So last time, while I was bashing on the PP19 mod, the PP19 mod camo, on the other hand, is a welcome change, to, welcome buff to the PP19 mod. Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Agent Psycho, and this is going to be the 4th episode of the PP19 mod, or not the mod, but the PP19 family in general, chapter number 49 of the Extraordinary Arsenal series, featuring me, Agent Psycho, aka Total Sniper 98. And this time, we're going to be taking a look at the PP19 mod camo, the NX rare variant of the PP19 family. And here's why I really think that the PP19 mod camo is a lot better than the PP19 mod, and arguably so the other variants up to this point. Not only has the damage been increased, just like how the PP19 camo was over the PP19, but also the recoil has been decreased, which is a first for the it's a first that we've seen in our, our journey through reviewing the PP19 family. So it does have a 2-point decrease in recoil from 75 to 73. So you can definitely enjoy that lowered recoil that the PP19 mod camo offers over the PP19 mod. And how it lowers recoil is it reduces the amount of recoil kickback and just overall kick as you're just as you're hip firing it. And yeah, that's basically how it lowers the recoil, and the added damage that the PP19 mod camo offers over the PP19 mod is obviously a welcome change. And unlike the PP19 camo, there is no doubt that the PP19 mod camo does indeed deal more damage than the PP19 mod. Which goes on to say, or which goes on to imply, that the PP19 mod just sucks even more, or the PP19 mod sucks even more. So yeah, there you go. Anyways, so the PP19 mod camo, there was one thing that I didn't mention in the PP19 mod review that I will talk about here, because the PP19 mod camo and the PP19 mod both have the integrated reflex sight, the red dot sight. And the thing about the red dot sight for both the PP19 mod camo and the PP19 mod is that when you aim down sights with the reflex sight, it's like the scopes that you put on the PP19 and the PP19 camo. Per shot is gonna bounce up very, very high, which may explain why all the PP19 variants have insanely high recoils compared to other submachine guns. I've already mentioned this before in like the PP19 review, where I kind of talked about the why you shouldn't have a scope, or why you shouldn't customize in terms of attachments your PP19 at all. But the high recoil kickback per shot while aiming down sights does carry over to the PP19 mod camo and the PP19 mod. Because the PP19 mod camo does have lowered recoil, I would not be surprised if the PP19 mod camo's recoil kickback per shot while aiming down your sights, or the reflex sight in this case, it would be lowered. That wouldn't surprise me, but to be honest, I can't really say that for sure, because I never really aim down sights with the PP19 anyway, except for the Scorpions. The Scorpions is a rare exception, but if it's not the Scorpions, I don't aim down sights at all, or put any scope on my PP19 variants at all. I mean, if I'm using mod or the mod camo, I just don't use a reflex sight at all, because I know I'm not gonna be able to use it effectively. So yeah, just do be warned that the recoil kickback per shot on the mod and the mod camo variants do kick up very, very high. Not too sure how high it kicks on the mod camo, but it may be lower than the mods, but I'm guessing that's still pretty high in terms of recoil kickback while aiming down sights, because I would definitely know if it was any different. So anyways, guys, this is gonna wrap up the review on the PP19 mod camo, because there's really nothing to say. There's not really much else to talk about on the PP19 mod camo, because surprisingly enough, all the PP19 variants throughout the family so far have been very similar in terms of aspect. Like, their mechanics are the same, like their sprint animation, reload animation, draw animation, they're all the same. The recoil aspects are all pretty similar, except for the PP19 mod camo, obviously, because it got lowered recoil kickback because of the 2-point decrease in the actual recoil statistic. But even though I say that, the recoil spread and the pattern of the bullet that the bullets go for the PP19 mod camo are still similar to the other PP19 variants before it. So that's why I say that all the PP19 variants up to this point have been very, very similar to each other. So yeah, that is why we're cutting the review here, because there's not really much else for me to talk about on the PP19 mod camo. So anyways guys, thank you guys very much for watching. It is an NX rare, so if you guys do get your hands on it, I do highly suggest that you guys use the crap out of it, because I mean, not only is it a PP19 variant, but also it's the mod camo, and it's really good. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. ゆっくりしてってね。